got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold down, boys, know when to walk away, know when to run. You gotta count your ducks before you touch the turntable. 'Cause if you run out of big tunes, that means your sound is done.
Get the hell up! Clef said, get the hell up! Throw your hands in the sky. Brooklyn in the back, shoot Crapshaw, what's up? Ladies, looking hot and pretty. Doing your thing in the club, hot city. Worldwide. The gritty committee, pity the fool that action. In the midst of the calm, the witty.
You got to know when to hold 'em.
Y'all know the name.
Little country western rap there going on there.
Totally confused now as we start Inside the NBA presented by Hyundai. Ernie Johnson, the Jet, Peter Vesey. Doubleheader night here on TBS, which concludes with the Lakers 104-85 over the Bucks. They are 13-1 now. The Bucks fall to 9-2 and lose on the road for the first time. Lakers stay perfect at home at 9-0, and they come from behind to do it. They were down by as many as 15, and then they win it by 19, Kenny.
Well, at halftime, I showed you a barrage of Milwaukee shots. But I'm going to show you the difference between the two. There was a big difference between the shots that I will show you now. Because the Lakers, when they're on a roll, everything is to the basket. Guys going to the basket, strong finishes, high percentage shots. Kobe, again, going to the basket. He is the chief orchestrator of this barrage. He's going to get it again. Pick and roll, goes to the basket, layups and dunks. If you notice at halftime, I showed you jump shots. And then what happened in the second half, those jump shots did not go down. Layups, you very rarely miss.
Well,
that's the difference.
You have rallied. I know at halftime of the first game, you were kind of like really fighting it and looking at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're hitting your stride.
I'm a New Yorker, man. We don't start till 12, 1 o'clock.
He probably heard what happened after the game.
What happened?
Senator Cole was seen talking to Matt Doherty about the Bucks job.
How about it? How about the Laker victory here, Pete?
Well, you know, I'm not astute enough to know whether it was the Laker defense or the Bucks' lack of offense, but the Bucks were, as you said, up 15 with 7:24 to go in the second quarter, and they scored 47 points the rest of the way. You know, last year at this time, everybody was complaining about Shaq being out of shape and Kobe and Shaq arguing and the Laker defense being nowhere in sight. Well, obviously they got it all going right now, and the West is still the best.
They have won 36 of their last 38 going back to late last season and into the playoffs. Shaq goes for 19-9 tonight. Kobe goes for 33. Before that game, you know, there's been some talk about Shaq's shorts and fines being handed out for guys whose shorts were too long. And he talked about, hey, what do you want me wearing John Stockton shorts? And look, somebody in Utah sent him some. So I guess the question to the league, do you want the shorts a little longer? Do you want him?
You know, truthfully, I think the commissioner ought to fine those guys with the long socks.
I mean,
Jerome Williams, they should find that guy every time he comes out on the court.
You know, I think that your play should be fined if you don't play well.
Oh.
That's what we should do.
Oh, I see. So you're going to be serious about this.
No, I mean, the shorts and everything else, they get over. I got fined one time for wearing my socks. No, I got warned. I didn't get fined. I got warned.
By your father or your mother?
This is going nowhere.
Eddie Mae Smith.
We'll be back with more on Inside the NBA, which is presented by Hyundai. We'll take a look at Michael's night and other stuff.
Tuck your shirt in.
Inside the NBA is brought to you by Hyundai, where the freedom of America's best warranty is standard equipment.
Could a mid-size sedan bring joy to your life? It can if it has a powerful V6, plenty of room for 5, and the freedom of America's best warranty plan. Introducing the new Hyundai Sonata. Life is better with one.
It's different down here. NBA Live 2002. EA Sports. It's in the game. Rated E for everyone.
Hey, Rent-A-Center has a holiday gift for you.
Right, John. Right now, you can rent to own anything at Rent-A-Center, and the first week's free when you pay the second week.
Well, you got to be lively and quick.
Yep, like us. In most cases, we deliver the same day. But hurry. To get your first week free, call the store nearest you at 1-800-205-2005.
Just call now.
1-800-205-2005. And the first week's free when you pay the second week.
At Rent-A-Center. Happy holidays.
For the first time on TBS Superstation, backed into a corner.
I was there, but I didn't pull that trigger.
Fighting for his life. He must kill or be killed.
I have no idea what's at stake here.
Keenan Ivory Wayne.
You trying my patience, General.
John Voight.
This man dies tonight, gentlemen.
The Superstation premiere. Most Wanted, Sunday at 8 Eastern and 7 Pacific, only on TBS Superstation.
Inside is presented by
Hyundai.
Hey, the Washington Wizards and Cleveland Cavaliers playing at Gund Arena, which means Michael Jordan returns to Cleveland. I don't know if this guy's old enough to remember back in 1989, the shot.
Craig Elo.
Craig Elo remembers the flyby, and there's the Jordan
Mike Mayers
game. Mike Mayers, the game winner. Not tonight.
The amazing thing is that the Cavaliers swept the Bulls during the regular season that season.
Yes, and
unbelievable.
And there's Michael.
They might sweep them
tonight.
this year.
Yeah, there's Michael tonight. Jermaine Jones was playing the role of Craig Elo moments
They might
ago.
have Michael sweep up afterward.
Michael missed 10 out of his 15 shots in the first half.
Never went to the line. When is the last time that Michael Jordan played 31 minutes and didn't get to the line?
It's been 111 games, as a matter
Maybe
of
for
fact.
Birmingham.
111 games.
They're not giving them the calls anymore.
Jermaine Jones takes it strong to the rack. He had 15. Now, Michael got it going a little bit in the third, hit 5 of his 8 shots in the third period, and they closed the gap, did the Wizards, but not nearly enough. Down 8 going to the fourth, Bimbo Coles, Ricky Davis, who had 18, and John
Ricky
Lucas
said
is pumped.
he wanted a dunk on Jordan in this game. He came close on that one.
They were both in the building. First winning streak of the season for the Cavs as they win it 94-75 to take their second straight. Next up for the Wizards, who are now 3-10, a date with the Philadelphia 76ers tomorrow night, which you can see on TNT at 8 o'clock Eastern time. You say uh-oh, and you kind of get that feeling from Michael, too, if the Wizards continue playing as they are. Listen up.
Michael, tomorrow night you play against Iverson, one of the young, fast players, probably the representative one. How are you going to approach that game and Iverson tomorrow?
What do you think, I'm playing against him one-on-one? I mean, obviously, it's not Iverson himself, it's that team, and he's a spark plug for that team. Right now, it doesn't matter who we play, we don't come with the same intensity, and that's very disappointing, and doesn't give ourselves a chance to really compete in the game. So, hopefully because of the hype of who we're playing, maybe we come out and give a little bit better focus and give a better energy. But if we play like we played tonight, the game will be over halftime.
Perish the thought. Oh, by the way, there's what we talked about in case you weren't listening moments ago. 111 games.
That only happened 19 times in his career.
Thank you very much.
Just letting you know.
So he does not go to the line today. Meantime, the Bulls and the Nets were playing tonight, which means Jason Kidd and company. More on Easy Street.
Easy Street.
Kmart. From Kidd.
That's from Annie, just in case you didn't know.
Wow, Jet. You're scaring me. Best play of the night for the Bulls didn't even count. Fred Hoiberg whistle before the shot. There's a good play.
Easy Street.
Look at this.
They're on Easy Street.
Todd McCullough. 18 points and 13 boards on the night. Nobody has scored 30 points against the Bulls. Nobody's And it occurs to me because
no one plays the whole game.
Because these guys get yanked every time they're having a good night. The game's out of reach.
It's over.
100-68 the final tonight.
Can't get 30 points in 20 minutes.
Nets didn't get their 10th win last year until January 2nd. And you know what? The Bulls have now hit 23 three-pointers this season. Same as Keith Van Horn. Enough bad numbers. 168.
Jerry Krause still in charge of the Bulls?
Last time we checked. Hey, there's Zoe. And talk about a team needing a win in the worst way. They're 2-10 coming in. Antoine Walker had 28 points on the night. Eddie Jones, a 27-point evening for Miami. Now it gets interesting in the fourth quarter. Eddie, working on Paul Pierce. Nice step.
All I know is Eric Williams was pointing the wrong way on the bench, telling the guy he's going right and he went left.
All right, game on the line, Paul Pierce. Off the glass, game winner. Just as easy as that. One more look.
Eddie Jones said he thought he was being set up for a jump shot, and that's why he got beat on that play. And the Celtics did not have another guy in double figures other than Walker and Pierce.
Yes, those two usually need a third. Joe Johnson was giving them that early in the year. He had 2 points tonight.
Right.
But just those two, enough tonight to beat the Heat, who still have not scored 100 points this year. 84-83. The Celtics even their record at 6-6, and Miami goes to 2-11. The Heat now have lost 9 straight. And man, you talk about a team struggling down there right now.
Yeah, what happens, first Alonzo goes out, they lose their rhythm. He comes back, they don't have their rhythm. Kendall Gill is still out, another guy who's going to be an integral part of that team.
You think?
Yeah, I think he's going to play big minutes for them. But they just don't have, right now, they don't have what they've always haven't had, as a lot of offensive power. Now, this year they don't have offensive power, but then they don't have players who don't know the Riley system as well. So you combine those two things, you got a 9-game losing streak.
I think what Pat did here, you didn't mention Brian Grant being out. I mean, he's been out for quite a while. But they've got 2 or 3 core players, right? Morning, Jones, and Grant. That's about it. And Riley said after getting swept in the first round last year that he learned his lesson. The league was changing. His offense needed to upgrade, get with the 21st century, and he was going to go athletic. And then he tried that for about half of exhibition season. And then he went entirely the other way, and he brought in all these older guys. He brought in Rod Strickland, he brought in Gatling, he brought in LaFonso Ella. Where are they going with this team? You have to rebuild. You can't take a shot and say, well, maybe I'm going to do this, maybe I'm going to do that. Rebuild. Miami can handle it.
And add to that, I mean, the Zoe situation and the games he's missed, and the fact that now they have used 10 different lineups right now in 13 games, and last year in 82 games, how many lineups did they use?
12.
10.
Oh.
Same number that they've used all of last year.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah. You like that?
How much you bet on that?
We aim to please.
You lost in Jeopardy. Lost it all.
Much more still to come here on Inside the NBA, including the game that you saw a couple hours ago. And also a little EA Sports treatment of the Jordan Iverson matchup. We'll be back.
Now this same feeling is available in a car.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Introducing the all-new Mazda Protege 5.
Yeah, zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Same feeling.
Zoom, zoom.
New form.
Join America Online now.
AOL is very easy to use.
You've got mail.
My favorite feature on AOL is the instant messenger.
AOL's new mobile communicator lets you keep in touch without a computer.
Everybody I know is on AOL.
America Online, so easy to use, no wonder it's #1. Call now.
Hey, Edge Clean Shave Gel is gonna clean up your act.
Edge Clean.
Edge Clean's got a built-in facial cleanser. It helps lift dirt and oil every time you lather, every time you shave. So clean up your act with Edge Clean Shave Gel.
Ben has a serious problem. His wife speaks to him.
I am so upset.
But then he got Ultimate TV, and because it's always recording live TV, he can use PEVR, PEVR. He pauses the program,
The meter was broken. When I got
empathizes,
they fixed it. I got a ticket.
validates,
You had a hard day.
and resumes. Ben has unleashed digitally recorded television.
You are the sexiest man in the world right now.
With the help of the spirits and my tarot cards, I can see your life even more clearly than you can yourself. He likes to fish, right?
Yeah, he goes fishing all the time.
The man loves you desperately. You understand me? When you met him, he was coming out of a bad time in his life. He had done a little bit of probation time, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Oh my God, I cannot believe how right you are.
Call for your free reading now.
Call 1-800-997-5205.
Inside is presented by
Hyundai. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey, that was nice timing right there.
It's in the game.
This is your segment.
Hey,
Kenny.
this is it. The 2001 MVP coming back. Oh, this is Jordan, 6-time MVP. What year is this? Who knows? He's got a lot of them in the closet, but he got crossed over. Even when he had his good legs, he still couldn't handle AI. He still couldn't handle him. But AI, he couldn't handle him either because he was flushing all of those back then. Now he's going to the basket a little bit, shooting the jump shot, but that's okay. But we got it on EA Sports Live. Hey, didn't he call him? What did he call? What did Mike call Allen?
Call him a spark plug.
Wait, I think he's an engine. He's not a spark plug. He's the engine, Mike. You got to deal with an engine tomorrow night because this guy's coming with it. He's going to take just as many shots as you. He's going to do just as much as you.
Alan's going to remember you called him a spark plug.
And I tell you what, and he got a little more help. So, Mike, if you want to do something tomorrow, you better come with the double nickel tomorrow. If you don't get the double nickel, it's a 20-point loss. I don't care about Rip Hamilton not playing, Kristen Leitner. I need 55 tomorrow night.
That'll be the game you see on TNT. The Wizards and the Sixers, 8 o'clock Eastern time, followed by Inside the NBA.
Sorry you're not feeling well, Ken.
Oh, man, alive, yeah. Tone it down a little bit.
Got a little headache.
There he is,
Bring
fine.
it back to normal, a little Moochie Norris action.
Hair too long.
Peja
fine.
Stojakovic had 24 tonight in game one of our TBS double dip. Moochie had 19. 60-57 Kings. Playing without Coutinho Mobley and without Steve Francis, by the way.
That other spark plug.
Yeah. Vlade Divac working inside. And then Oscar Torres had never scored in double figures. He scores 20 on the night.
Even in high school.
Venezuela, he gets it.
Man, you are feeling better, aren't you? Moochie has a chance to tie. And now he doesn't.
I'm not going to mention what aspirin I took. That would be like an endorsement. I was feeling great. I got to remember those, man.
I'm surprised it was aspirin. 89-84. The Sacramento Kings
I'm sorry.
Winners over the, I experimented with that once. 89-84. The Kings winners over the Rockets at Compaq Center. Who else was playing tonight? How about Golden State and Dallas? They had a little fun at the old ball yard. Antoine Jamison was just untouchable in the first quarter. 10 out of 12 field goals, 23 points in the first quarter alone.
He's like a mini version, or poor man's mini version. Not poor man's, but Bernard King.
Not poor anymore.
Yeah, it's like that. That's why I had to rephrase that. But like Bernard King, all those flip shots in the lane, all those unorthodox kind of shots around the basket.
A weird game. He does have a weird game.
Michael Finley tied his career high tonight. Had 39. As the Mavericks overcame a 21-point Golden State lead in this game. Look at that.
You know, in the final analysis, that wasn't a bad trade with Phoenix. Jason Kidd for Finley and Nash.
Some talent involved in that duel. And take a look at Dirk Nowitzki, who's been battling colds and stuff. The team kind of concerned because he's been kind of sick. And you're certainly going for over 30 points in 3 straight games now. 116-106 the final. Dallas has beaten Golden State 10 straight times. Dirk goes for 33. Finley goes for 39. Jamison goes for 32. But it's 116-106. Dallas Mavericks, you were telling us at halftime, got your eye on the mailman. And do you see, you got any kind of a timetable, got any kind of a gut feeling that tells you, yeah, I feel good, like this is going to happen?
Now, since we've talked, AP, I believe, came out with a story saying from Kevin O'Connor, the general manager of the Jazz, saying that nothing's happening. They have talked about a trade, but I don't believe what he's telling me. I believe that it's a deal that's discussed by owners, not by the general manager. Larry Miller of the Jazz will determine whether Karl Malone will be traded, and Mark Cuban will make it happen because he's got the resources to make it happen. I believe it will happen. I believe, I'm just getting the impression from people in Dallas that it's close to happening. Other players, other teams will probably be involved. But I think everybody's frustrated, and I think it's actually time for him to go down there. He's not that far. His ranch is not that far in Arkansas from Dallas. His mom's down there, and I heard that what's going to seal the deal is that Cuban is going to let him live in Dennis Rodman's guest house.
I knew that was coming. But you know what I'm thinking about if you look at that, if a possible trade, you look at the Dallas Mavericks end of it. You have a young, up-tempo, fast basketball team. And Karl Malone is more of a half-court type player. So you're integrating a different type of style now and a system
and a player who plays defense.
Yeah, but it was a system that worked very well for them last year, and they seem to be growing on that system. Do you want to really take that risk all the time, even though, because it's only going to be a 1 to 2 year risk with
They're already down on what's happening this year. They're very upset with the bench. They moved Juwan Howard from the starting lineup to the bench. He would be part of that deal if he left. Karl Malone would go into it. They have a low post presence that they don't have, although Karl is taking many more fadeaways as his career lingers on. But I think it'd be a great deal for the Mavericks.
It'd be frightening to go into that. You go into that arena and you got Karl Malone and Dirk Nowitzki and Michael Finley and Steve Nash.
It'd be a great deal for the Mavericks if they could do it.
Something. Still to come, the showdown in L.A. between the once-beaten Bucks and the once-beaten Lakers. And also the twice-beaten Timberwolves take their 10-2 record to Seattle.
Go on a quest as New Line Cinema's Lord of the Rings and the NBA on TBS and TNT bring you the Quest for the Ring sweepstakes. To enter, log on to NBA.com. You and a friend could join your team throughout their playoff run for a championship ring. See Lord of the Rings in theaters December 19th.
Would be like if everyone had Farmers Insurance to get things back to the way they were. Farmers Insurance gets you back where you belong.
A few years ago, we started a show to help men feel unashamed of being themselves.
The Man Show was born to fight for our right to behave like men.
We said it's okay to watch the game and have a beer.
It's okay to stare at hot chicks.
You can live off baby back ribs.
Men are finally standing up for themselves.
We will be heard.
My name is Adam Carolla, and I am a man.
My name is Jimmy Kimmel, and I, too, am a man.
The Man Show. New episode starts Sunday, December 2nd at 10, only on Comedy Central.
There is a place where nothing you do is ordinary. Even when all you're doing is pumping gas. When you cross into the blue, everything is different and important.
Especially you.
This is the One Ring.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
Lost for centuries, the ring has been sought by many. They are coming.
Hey, if you missed it tonight, shame on you. The Lakers and the Bucks.
Bobbleheads.
Yes, they were bobbleheads, and there was Shaq having extricated himself from those little Utah Jazz shorts, and Ray Allen finding Tim Thomas down low. Lakers coming back after Milwaukee had enjoyed a 15-point lead. How about Devin George? There was now that's a spark play.
There's a spark.
That's a spark.
First, I believe the only #1 pick in the history of the NBA that came from a Division III school.
Excellent point. There was Kobe, by the way, who came out of high school. Sam Cassell, Kenny's old teammate.
But it was a Division I high school in Philly.
He might be the only player from Philly from high school.
Kobe taking over. Kobe had 33 points tonight. And late in the game, it belonged to him.
Yeah, he gets so many great baskets because he goes to the basket, so he doesn't have to depend on the outside shot all the time. And I think that was the difference.
I think the difference was the Bucks froze out Tim Thomas in the second half. They did it on purpose. They did. I'm going to write that tomorrow.
Okay. It's almost ready to be picked up off the driveway. 104-85, the Lakers winners over the Bucks. Indiana and Portland. 96-90, Blazers over the Pacers. Derek Anderson didn't play much in this game. His ankle acted up. He only had 6 points. Bonzi Wells got kicked out with 2 points.
Right.
They still win the game 96-90.
And Rashid was mortified.
Yeah, he was. He just got right in his face, didn't he? How dare you do this to our team?
Yeah, turn in your headband. Get the hell out of here.
Don't throw it into the stands. Turn it in. Back to wrap things up on Inside, presented by Hyundai momentarily.
Introducing the best America Online ever. New version 7.0. It's better, faster, and easier.
It's like a click and you're connected.
7.0 is fast.
It's got all the new features. It's just so easy.
All new AOL version 7.0.
Welcome.
It's everything you love about America Online. You've got mail. Now with cool new features and places to go.
I'm falling in love with the new features. 7.0 is the best.
Don't be a chicken, it's easy.
America Online, new version 7.0. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1. Call 1-800-4ONLINE.
What would happen if an SUV were raised by a family of sports cars?
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
The 200 horsepower Mazda Tribute. The SUV with the soul of a sports car.
Just got out?
This afternoon.
You have a plan already?
Las Vegas, huh? The 4,000 block of Las Vegas Boulevard. Smash and grab job, huh?
Slightly more complicated than that.
Oh, yeah.
Goes to Terry Benedict's casino. He'll kill you, and then he'll go to work on you.
Someone call for a doctor?
Here comes the girl.
You're a thief and a liar.
I only lied about being a thief.
Ocean's 11, rated PG-13, starts Friday, December 7th.
Dave Thomas has a dilemma. How to decide which sandwich to introduce, the Chicken Bacon Swiss or the Bacon Swiss Cheeseburger. Well, he's going to do it scientifically.
Heads is chicken, tails is the cheeseburger.
Both are topped with hickory smoked bacon and tangy Swiss. One's on a quarter pound of fresh beef, and the other's on Wendy's whole chicken breast filet. Introducing both. Wendy's new Bacon Swiss Cheeseburger and Chicken Bacon Swiss.
For girls and boys, it's a fact. In every Wendy's kids meal, Grinch toys are back.
Inside the NBA is brought to you by UPS, Ground, Overnight, International at myups.com.
Welcome back to Inside. One more score to throw your way, and we're going to hit the road. Sonics beat the Timberwolves 112-102. Minnesota never led in that game. Bones Berry, 31 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. Kevin Garnett had 22, 9 and 5. Minnesota is 4-21 all time in Seattle. Next on TBS, if you love Missing in Action 1 and 2, you'll love
Missing in Action 3 might have been the third one.
And just let me say one thing. Rick Barry called me today. I promise I'm getting back to you, Rick. I do that radio show. I'll get you tomorrow.
That's what we are, message service. See ya.
We'll both get you tomorrow. Well, you brought up that.
No,